Good morning, students. In this lecture, we will discuss the play Chandalika written by Rabindranath Tagore. This play is prescribed into your textbook by Punjab University, Chandigarh. Students, this is the image of the poet Rabindranath Tagore. First of all, I would like to give you a brief introduction to the poet Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore in Bengali was called Rabindranath Thakur. He was born on 7th May 1861 in Calcutta and he died on August 7th, 1941 in Calcutta. He was a Bengali poet, short story writer. He composed songs, he wrote plays, he wrote essays, and he was a painter also who introduced prose and verse forms, new forms of poetry and prose. He used colloquial language into Bengali literature. He used the colloquial means, he used the regional language into Bengali literature, and he also freed the Bengali literature from traditions, from traditional models which were based on classical Sanskrit. He was highly influential in introducing Indian culture to the West and vice versa. He introduced the culture of India to the Western countries and the culture of Western countries to India. He is generally regarded as the outstanding creative artist of early 20th century India. He was regarded as the outstanding creative artist of early 20th century India. In 1913, he became the first non European to receive the Nobel Prize for Literature. In 1913, he was the first non European who received Nobel Prize for Literature. So he is a very great poet. So this is brief introduction to the poet Rabindranath Tagore. Let's now discuss summary of the play. Students, these are the famous works written by Rabindranath Tagore as Gitanjali, Fruit Gathering, The Cycle of Spring, Stray Birds, Gora, The Wreck, King of the Dark Chamber, The Religion of Man, The Post Office, Falguni, Muktadhara and Red Oleanders. All these are famous works written by Rabindranath Tagore. Let's now discuss the summary of the play. Chandalika is a short play. It contains only two acts. The drama deals with the spiritual conflict in the heart of the sensitive girl who is an untouchable and of a low caste. So the play titled Chandalika, it is a short play. There are only two acts in this play. In this drama or in this play, there is a there is a sensitive girl who is in conflict, in spiritual conflict, because she is an untouchable. Untouchable in Punjabi is called Achut. She is an untouchable and she also belongs to a low caste. It is not a tale of a wicked girl roused to lust by the physical charm of the Buddhist monk Ananda. It is the story of a very sensitive girl condemned by her birth to a low and despised caste. So, in play, this play is not a tale of a wicked girl. Tale means story. This play is not a story of a wicked girl, of a clever girl, of a vulgar girl who is roused to lust by the physical charm of Buddhist monk who is called Ananda. It is the story of a very sensitive girl condemned by her birth to low and despised caste. It is the story of a girl named Chandalika who belonged to a low caste by her birth. She is suddenly awakened to a consciousness of her full rights as a woman by the humility and humanity of a disciple of Buddha. In the play, the disciple of Buddha named Ananda, he awakens the consciousness of this girl Chandalika. She awakens the consciousness of this girl for her rights as a woman. He accepts water from her hand and teaches her to judge herself not by the artificial values that society attaches to the accidents of birth, but by her capacity for love and service. In this play, Ananda, who is disciple means chela, who is disciple of Buddha, he accepts water from the hands of Chandalika, and he also teaches Chandalika to judge herself not by the artificial values made by society, but he teaches her to judge herself by her capacity for love and service. The play also tells us how the psychic power of the Buddha saves his devotee Ananda from the lust of a Chandal girl. The play Chandalika, it also expresses how the psychic power of the Buddha saves his devotee Ananda from the lust of a Chandal girl. Chandal here means a girl who belongs to a very low caste. In this play, the writer tells us how the psychic power of Buddha saves Ananda from the lust of a Chandal girl who was named Chandalika. Act 1 of the play opens with the scene near a village well. Prakriti is taken to task by her mother for staying so long near the well. Act 1 of this play opens with the scene near a village well. Prakriti, whose name is Chandalika also, she is assigned with a task by her mother for staying so long near the well. In the first act of the play, mother of Prakriti or mother of Chandalika asks her to stay near the well for a long time. She is surprised when she is told that she generally waits at the well for someone whose call she has heard. She is surprised when she is told that she generally waits at the well for someone whose call she has heard. He was a Buddhist monk who had a radiant personality. The water that she had poured into his cupped hands seemed to her to be the water of seven seas mixed into one that washed away the stain of her birth. So, when she is told that she is waiting for Ananda, the disciple of Buddha, she gets surprised. He was a Buddhist monk and he had a very pleasant personality. The water that she had poured into his cupped hands, his means into the hands of Ananda. When she poured water into the hands of Ananda, it seemed to her to be the water of seven oceans, seven seas, which has mixed into one that washed away the stain of her birth. When she uh, pours water into hands of Ananda, she feels that the stain of her birth, that she belongs to a low community, has been washed away. Ever since night and day, she has been hearing the cry, "Give me water." Talking to her mother, she says that the thirst of her heart will be quenched only by the holy man who understands her well. After that time, when she made Ananda to drink water, after that time she always hears the cry, "Give me water." Talking to her mother, she says that the thirst of her heart will be quenched, that she will be satisfied only after meeting the holy man Ananda, who understands her well. She wants to give her heart and soul to him. Prakriti's mother, however, tries to persuade her but in vain. Prakriti's mother, Prakriti is Chandalik also. Her mother tries to convince her to persuade her. Persuade means manona, convince karna. Tries to persuade her but in vain, but it's useless to convince her. She is forced by her daughter to use witchcraft to bring that holy saint back to her house. Before she chants her spell on the Buddhist monk, she prays to him to forgive her. So, after that, she compels her mother to use her uh, witchcraft to bring Ananda back to her house. Before she chants her spell on the Buddhist monk, she prays to him to forgive her. So this is the act 1 of the play. In act 2, we come to know that she uses her strength and energy to her utmost. In the beginning, her magic does not work, but later on she achieves victory by casting her magic spell on him. In Act 2, her mother tries to call the Buddhist monk Ananda back to her house. At first, her tries are not, she is not able to bring him back to her house. And in the beginning, her magic does not work, but later on, she achieves victory by casting her magic spell on him. But at later, she achieves in bringing him back to her house. As a result, the monk starts coming to her, but on coming near a place which has been made holy by the memory of Buddha's stay, he seems to come out of his trance. But when Ananda comes near the place where Buddha has made it holy by staying there for some time, uh, he feels it difficult to come to that girl's house. Prakriti apprehends that he may shake off the spell of her mother's charm. That is why she asks her mother to use her strength again. Her mother gets exhausted in her efforts. She feels that her heart is bursting, but Prakriti, in her passion, does not feel any pity for her mother. She, on the other hand, feels excited at her impending success. Prakriti apprehends. Apprehend means she understands that he may shake off the spell. She understands that Ananda may shake off the spell, the magic spell of her mother's charm. So she asks her mother to use her strength again. Her mother gets exhausted by using her magic spell. She feels as if her heart will burst out. But Prakriti is passionate to bring Ananda to her house. Prakriti looks into the mirror with mixed fear and hope. She gets horrified to see that the radiance and purity possessed by him before are now gone. She finds him coming towards her with bent head, as if he is conscious of his fall. She is now caught with remorse. She asks her mother to undo her magic spell on him. Then Prakriti looks into the mirror with the mixed feelings of fear and hope. But when she looks into the mirror, she gets horrified when she sees that the radiance and purity possessed by Ananda has gone now. She finds Ananda coming towards her, but his head was bent as he has become conscious of his fall. So she feels remorse. Remorse means regret karna, pachtawa karna. She asks her mother to undo her magic spell on him, but it is too late. She now realizes the enormity of her ignoble crime, which has caused his tragic fall. But now she asks her mother to undo her magic spell on Ananda, but it is too late. Now she realizes that she has committed an ignoble crime which has caused his tragic fall. She dies asking for Ananda's forgiveness. Ananda recovers his poise and goes on proclaiming his devotion to the Buddha and his Gospels. So, in the last of the play, Prakriti or Chandalika, she dies asking for Ananda's forgiveness. She asks Ananda for his forgiveness, means maafi mangdi hai. Ananda recovers his poise and goes on proclaiming his devotion to the Buddha and his Gospels. And in the end, Ananda recovers his poise. He recovers his worship. He again worships his uh, God Buddha and his Gospels. He shows his devotion towards Buddha and his Gospels. So here ends the play, written by Rabindranath Tagore, titled Chandalika. So students, today we have covered this play Chandalika. Tomorrow we will continue with some new topic in new lecture. Thank you. Thank you very much.